How's it going, YouTube? This is Incompetence here, playing around with some new hardware, not really a new hardware, playing around with some new software to do some new YouTube videos. I got sick of how long Vegas Pro takes to do everything, so I've actually been doing a bit of search around. Before I jumped into Vegas Pro, I actually did use software called Video Pad by NCH. Pretty basic software. They've got a free version right out until the end of this year. It's actually, I'll put a link in for it because it's not bad video recording software considering it's completely free. So, decided to do this recording in a video of my WZ111 1-4. I'm grinding up to my 113. After I get the 113, then I'm going to have to go back to the T14 to finally complete my collection of Tier 10 heavy tanks. I haven't got any of the Clan Wars gifts or the other prize Tier 10s, but that being said, I've almost completed grinding all the tanks, so I'm going to just do a bit of commentary, say what was going on since the replay's pretty fresh tonight. So, as I'm rushing along here, I can see the AU is trying to come in and do an early spot to see who is rushing in on the South Dunes. I don't want that. So, I'm purely giving chase here just to get him away, but I'm also trying to rush to get to my favourite spot in an assault battle when we are attacking. Now, the reason why this is my favourite spot, I'll explain to you. So, lucky with that pattern, he did no damage, but he did hurt both the tracks. I don't normally receive shots like that without losing some kind of HP, so he must have been aiming pretty low. Anyway, this is my favourite spot on an assault battle when in my heavy tanks, purely because with the big guns you can lay really good suppressive fire to both the mediums on the hills to the right and the heavy tanks supporting on the left. And you'll see in this one here, since I've left the replay to show what's going, to show where I'm looking, you'll see that I'm constantly looking to the left because that's where I'm expecting the E75, and actually I was expecting both E75s there, but so far only an IS. The E75 and the pattern are both actually in the spot where the pattern's doing its best job. I'm a little bit concerned, but I've got an IS6 to help me. I believe at this point we can push through. I'm really not having any faith in the other Tier 9 heavy tanks. I've left XVM on. I've turned off my audio mods, but I have left XVM on so you guys can see the team I was actually playing with and why at the start I'd just given up on any chance of winning. Well, this is a bit of a surprise. So, I hate the AU. I'm going to buy one myself eventually. And decide to go for the long shot on that one. So, all I've seen so far is there's an IS on the left, I've seen a T28 prototype, I've seen an E75 and a pattern. Plus, I do know from XVM on the maps that there will be a Tiger 88 showing up shortly. My mistake driving into that shot there, thank fuck he didn't have heat, that would have been a really depressing end. I do make a few other stupid mistakes though, but anyway. So, there's the T28 prototype. Seeing if I can get a shot, no, alright, go for the pattern. Love the Alpha on these. This and the E75 have to be my two favourite Tier 9 heavy tanks. After that, the third one down the line would have to then be the Osprey B, only because the Osprey B's got fucking fantastic armour with a decent gun for Tier 9. So, shooting the only weak spots that you can really get when an E75 is hulling down, and you'll see I do flick in and out of sniper view to try and see on the big map what's going on. Now that the pattern's dead, I'm decided now it's time to be a bit more aggressive.
We didn't even scratch them.
Try and peel off a shot at the commander's hatch, see what the IS is shooting at. Both the E75 and the IS have shot the IS6, so now's a perfect opportunity for me to move in for the kill on the E75. Send a couple of shots into that lower plate because he can no longer hide it. Not in his position. So, I'm looking, there's an IS to the left, I6 can go after the IS to the left, I'll go after the Tiger 88 to the right, since he's going to be a bit more of a threat. I get tracked. He does a bit of damage to me.
Drive on.
He's got a great rate of fire, that's Young Tiger 88. I love the rate of fire. Not too sure exactly what's going on with the replay, why it's doing that sometimes. But anyway, he's dead. Having a look. There's a T28 prototype assisting the IS. Looks like the IS-6 is going to need some help after all. So, I just take the fastest possible route to assist. At this point, I'm not really caring too much about my HP as long as I've got enough to stay alive. Making a quick assessment, playing the top. Yeah, kill the IS and ram the T28 prototype. Not too sure how my hit log recognised 2 instances of damage from one ram against the T28 prototype, but he's dead. Whatever. Move on. My guys here, my skill sets currently, I've got 100% brothers in arms on this crew, and I am nearly complete on repairs. Once I've done the repairs, I'm going to start working on the... I'm actually going to try Sixth Sense. I normally go Eagle Eye, purely because I like to see what damage I've done when I do shots that don't seem to do any damage. I like to see if it was actually a critical hit, since I use audio mods that are girls and Panzer, so it does actually... I don't understand Japanese all that well. I can point out when it is a penetration, when it's a critical hit, but not always. So, moving in. Hey, probably not the best idea in a 5-degree gun depression, but if that GW Panther's going to move into my view, I'll do that. Now, the reason why I said this is probably not the best idea doing on the hills here, the 5 degrees gun depression, especially when there's a fucking Waffenträger right there, he's going to have an upper hand. But I also knew that SU was there too, so I wanted to peel off the threat, take myself into an ambush position, because I know that if that Waffenträger with his top gun, that Jagd Tiger gun, hits me, I'm fucked. But the E75's coming in, looks like he's going to go for a broad charge and draw the Waffenträger's attention. Perfect opportunity for me to peek over, see where his gun's pointing, move in for the kill. Now, I decided against ramming. Didn't think I'd actually do enough damage to really bother with it. And look at him, one shot, easy. Oh, for fuck's sake, 100 HP. That was a moment that I nearly shit myself. It was bad. I was scared, because like I said, I was one-shottable. I was lucky though that my team are like vultures. So, not doing too bad. 7 kills. A pretty alright damage game, as you'll see. And here we go, in for the kill. I know that there will be an RU rushing, the T-54 lightweight rushing in. Not too sure where he is though. Did see kind of where the shot came from, and there he is, but there's my big mistake to not get me 8 kills, was that I didn't actually shoot when I did. As soon as I saw him, I was trying to get a good precise aim on him. Probably at that range I would have hit. Anyway, this is a GG. Have